We're at 100%. Let me go check out my Discord and see if anything up.
Hello everyone.
All right, let's go.
Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from
All right, let's go.
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter.
Hell yeah.
Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide. The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy.
With the utmost of secrecy.
Other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time. I think
No, don't worry, Sakurai. Don't worry. Take as much time as you need.
Say, wow, really?
Take as much time as you need. Don't worry about the Smash kids, alright? They're just fuckbots.
However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly.
Alright.
Now, let's do this.
Let's see. Who's the fire reveal, Chad? I'm calling Dante. I'm calling Dante. Three houses? The fuck?
The time has finally come to unleash
Oh my god, no.
the spell of Zaharat upon our enemies.
What the fuck is a Zaharat?
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap?
Hey.
As you and I are
This is
one,
not something I want to
too
see.
am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. 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 I swear to God.
I thought as
No.
much. I also do not wish to die. And yet, there is no other choice.
You better not.
You must join Smash.
You better. No. No.
Join
This.
Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
You better disincline that invitation.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
What? Excuse me? What? 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 Why?
So you return, and
They go with
I see.
Fire Emblem
Too
Three
many
Houses.
swordsmen are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
And of course, female version.
So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time. How is this?
Anything would have been better than this. I know. Especially Dante. But
Of anyone, you
it
should
doesn't
be
make any
able to
sense.
relic.
Like, back in Yi, like a year ago,
With superior reach.
before Reggie retired, he said that all the characters that are going to be in Smash are going to be brand new characters. Fire Emblem's not a brand new series or IP.
Speed of fail not. Along with the sword of the creator, each weapon matches a direction.
Semantics, really.
Your will and mine be now as one. To you, both sides of time are revealed
Shut up!
through Smash.
God. They can spin it to say this is a new character. Oh God, e-skaters. I mean, thank you, Sakurai. He did say no hard feelings.
Yes, there you
But I
have
can
it.
still
Violet from
feel-
Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the
But
battle.
I can still feel like,
Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros.
man.
Ultimate. This release is planned
No
for
wonder
January
it's raining
28th.
outside. No
You'll
wonder
have
it's
instant
raining
access
outside
to
in the
have
East
Super
Coast.
Smash Bros. Ultimate
Is it
Fighter
raining
Style,
outside?
and it
Let
will
me
also
check.
be
Let me
available
check
for
this shit.
purchase individually.
Let me check this shit. Yeah?
In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry.
No, I don't want to know knowledge.
What is Fire Emblem?
No, I don't want to know this. This is
It's
all
really
for my
hard to
god.
pronounce in
The
Japanese.
public backlash
The
will be
producers say it's okay
hard.
if I just say Fire Emblem.
No.
But when writing it, if you don't
You
write
know what Fire Emblem is? I have fucking otaku as weeb friends that play and love the shit out of this. I don't need to know
Its first
this.
entry launched in Japan on the
Oh my
1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it
I don't-
particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat.
Will be
You can think of it
hard.
as moving pieces in a
Yo,
board.
right?
Or in other words, a game in which you advance units across.
That makes it
grid
so
and
boring for me. I don't want to I don't like to play Fire Emblem games, man.
When we talk
I
about
don't, they're
tactical
just-
games
their
of that
gameplay
era,
is so-
there were lots of ones in which you command
so
tanks,
boring.
warcrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games. Plus,
The reason
something
your
that would stand out from other Nintendo
Fire
games.
Emblem is only doing good is because when Smash Bros. Melee came out, Marth was the dopest shit, and
That's
everybody
pretty good
loved
language, though.
Marth.
So perhaps we
And
should
because of
say
that,
they're
all your
sleeping
games outwards were doing way good.
But really, if a
I
character
do,
fell
but
in
in
battle,
Smash,
you'd
I
lose
definitely
that
wanted
unit.
something
They'd
other
be
than-
gone, and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in
Other
the
than-
series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals.
Other than
so
an
to
FE
speak.
character. And a lot of the games
In the older
onwards,
games, your
like
units would
Awakening
really be
or
gone,
like
never
all
be
that
mentioned
shit, they're
again.
just fucking waifu
Scary.
simulator. Built up a lot
The
of
game's stories
yeah.
are told like
A lot of their
chronicles of
games
war,
are like
increasingly
just practically the
distinct
same,
characters and engrossing scenarios.
practically like the fucking same thing.
Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based
A lot of the
nature
games
original
like
game.
nowadays for
First
like
comes your
Awakening
opponent's
or
turn. They
like
attack and you counter.
or
Next
fuck
comes your
Birth
turn.
Canal Awakening or shit like that. They're all just fucking they're all just fucking like marriage
now, Fire
simulators.
Emblem
You just
Three
wanna
Houses
you just
is the
wanna
17th
you just
game in
wanna
series.
like talk and fuck.
People who aren't Japanese
You just
in
wanna
particular
talk
might
and
be
fuck,
thinking,
that's all you
17
want.
games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage
Fucking, I'm
Sessions,
mad,
Sharp FE,
man.
and Fire Emblem
I mean,
Warriors,
I'm happy
then it
for
comes out
everyone
to
else
17
that
games.
like
Let's try
like I
saying
said,
them
I'll be
in
happy
Fire
for
Emblem,
everyone else
can
that
say
you know
challenge?
are excited
I'll give it a
for
try.
this new DLC character. But like, goddamn, man, I just want Dante.
封印の剣烈火の剣、聖魔の功績、荘園の奇跡、暁の女神、心眼黒龍新紋章、
Yeah,
覚醒
there's
イフヒーローズ。
Fate. Oh yeah, that was it.
There you go,
Fates.
17.
Turn-based mechanic, maybe.
So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary.
つまりこれが全部
This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
See, there you go. It
And
doesn't
then
mean
you get
anything.
16.
Well, kind of.
Add 1 and you get
He's just
17.
speaking in binary code.
Awesome, isn't
You
it?
fucking Smash kid. Why do you have to like?
You can actually count up to 31 on one hand.
それで
And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1020.
I don't want to be dismayed, but I kind of want to say that Sakurai, after like he showcases this character, he may want to show something for like season
What
2.
is Fire Emblem Three Houses?
Like, I want to be
In
hopeful,
Japanese, the male version of the
but
main
it's hard to
character
be
is called
hopeful
Bereto, and the female
after
version
hearing
is
this
called
so
Beres,
much.
But in English, they share the same name. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses.
Yeah, you get to
Once
fuck your
you've chosen a house,
students.
you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses. After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you. To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three
so,
Houses,
no
I
Smash
played
tonight.
an early version of the game before its release.
Maybe.
I've done the
One
same
can
thing
hope,
before,
right?
with The Legend of
One
Zelda Breath of
can
the Wild,
hope.
for example.
One can fucking hope.
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time.
I'm pretty sure
I
Leo,
guess we can't really have
Zin,
Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
Eric.
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses with multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference. The game has multiple routes.
If only
and the
like
outcomes
if
of each
if only that
area.
statement is true, then we could have like
Your
touch of
experience will
deaths.
vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the
I mean,
characters
there are
you
like
meet
touch
will
of deaths
adopt
in
different roles
Smash,
the
but
story. I'll try to
Dante
avoid
will be like the
spoilers
one
when
with
I'm
like no
talking about the
brains
fighter. I
for
hope you'll understand.
for touch of deaths.
Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays.
Well, it's kind of like
so we're
Dante.
filming 2 months in
Like
advance of this
these
video's
fuckwad
release.
weebs,
Right now,
fuckwad
it's
weeb
actually
characters can weapon change.
Therefore,
Kind of
some
like
what I'm about to
Dante,
show you
so
might differ a bit
yay.
from the finished version.
I can't. I
As
can't.
always, I'm using a special in-game camera and
true.
such for demonstration purposes.
They can change weapons.
Here I go. So, this is our new fighter, Byleth. Sadly, they're lacking in movement. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for it. Throws are not their strong point either. They're grab buttons, but actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
A distant. What?
The hero's relic
So
they
Dante's
use
gonna
changes
come in and
depending on
slay
the
a demon,
direction you
right?
input with the
He's a
stick.
fucking demon. Demons
Each of
aren't
the
allowed
hero's
in the
relics
game.
is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that.
Bones.
First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as
What the
Dante,
fuck is this Ivy
where
sword?
it takes
What the
the
fuck is
form
this
of-
Ivy Valentine bullshit?
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
We're playing Smash or Soul Calibur?
For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up
Of course,
special
it's like a
move is really
Palutena thing.
something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
A Joker idea. Oh, and it's a
It was
meteor
pretty
spike.
terrifying how I knocked
Oh,
him
that's
into
gonna
the
be
air with that
nasty.
attack. And in addition,
Yep, it's gonna be a spike. I called it.
this.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
That's kind of cool, yeah, right? To like,
Exceed that percentage, and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge.
oh, you think you're gonna go up, motherfucker?
I've
Nah,
already shown
nah,
this,
man.
but you can also use it to latch onto edges.
Yeah, of course, it's a
So
fucking Joker
that's the up
idea.
special. Now, for the sideways inputs.
Joker
This is
upbeat
Air
thing.
Far, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
Of course, that's
Next,
how
the side
Spear's
smash.
long-range
This
weapons
also
work.
has a long range. It'll connect
sorry.
here.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to diss Sakurai. I'm just mad still. I'm just mad still.
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger. And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Ah.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful.
Oh, yep, Mark's
shaft
idea.
part is weaker.
The entire Smash community probably mad,
So it's
mad.
not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage.
But all
and
the
it won't
weebs
launch
and
attacks
Fire Emblem
far.
fans will be like, yay, yay.
That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward.
Okay,
Or
so
downward in this case.
Spear has a
Next,
Spear
the
has a
side
Marth-like
special.
mechanic. Like Tip is actually more powerful.
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this.
Charge forward during smash attacks.
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful.
Oh yeah, of course.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land.
That no one wanted another
Now,
Fire
for the
Emblem
downward
character.
beam.
Yeah, right?
For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong. You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a
Shit,
devastating
man, that's a
strike.
big fucking axe.
It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch. But here's
That
what
down
makes it
B,
different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect.
I'm not gonna call him
Allows you to
bot.
withstand an attack.
Oh, he has armor. Nice. At the start of the move.
Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time,
Jeez.
it's a bit
Bai,
slower than the
Bai
Falcon
over here is ready
Due
to
to the
ask
super
you a
armor,
question.
you have
I'm gonna
the
call him
advantage.
Bai now. I don't like Byleth. I'm gonna
Unless
call
you
him
can
Bai.
Another notable
course you can grab
aspect
him.
is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you
Yup.
jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move.
Of course.
The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can
Bye or
quickly
bye.
change direction.
Bye and bye. There'll be nothing left at all.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents.
So it's kind of like a better version of
even if you
like
fail to
a
land a
Falcon
direct
Punch
hit,
or
any
like
opponents on
a
the ground
Warlock
nearby will
Punch
still be launched
because it has the same like time and
It's
animations
if
as
the
like
clicking
a
of the ground launches them.
as like those types of special moves. But
By the way,
the buoyness
earlier I
about this
talked a
is
little
that
bit about the other
it can
Fire Emblem
hit
characters'
both front
moves.
and back.
I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters.
Yep.
It
course.
hits with that much power in a single attack.
It's
Counters
a
can
giant
actually
risk.
multiply the power
The
of
reward
one
will be
attack.
great, but
Using
it's a
easily
high risk, low
anticipated
reward
attacks like
type of
this
thing if you
just get
face a
hit
counter
by
person.
After counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Fail Not, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the
A
Round
fail not.
Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It
Okay, a
lets you spin the weapon
Palutena
around.
neutral, eh?
It's also easy to create certain combos with it.
Well, quote-unquote combos. They're
with the
not
neutral
really
special,
like
you'll let loose
combos in Smash Brothers. Like,
seems pretty
let's be real
straightforward, right?
here.
But
There
are
are
a few
combos,
noteworthy
but
aspects to this
they're
bow.
more like follow-up combos.
First, The biggest difference
Like when you do a
between
combo
Bisco
in
and
training
Lynx
mode, they
is
don't
that once you
necessarily
enter the
yield
command,
to
you
like
can keep
if
charging
there's
until it's ready.
like you do a down tilt and then
You
neutral
can't release it partway
neutral
through the
A,
charge, so when it does fire,
a
the
nair
arrow
for
travels at high
instance,
speed.
like for this
It's
guy,
also very powerful.
it's going to be 1 and then 1
That
because
said,
the timing
you can
the
still
timing
cancel
window
out
is
of the
so
stance
short.
using the shield button.
You have to be
You can
fast
also
on your
change
fucking
direction while in the
fingers.
stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a
Jeez.
powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light.
Jeez.
You can perform this move by keeping the button held down.
Like they're literally follow-up combos. The only character that does combos in a way
But again,
is
you'll need to take care when using this move.
is
For one, when you've powered up
any
the move
of
to its
like
max, there's no way to
any of
cancel
like
out
the
of it.
true fighting game
Not even
characters
with the
that do
shield button.
combos like
In other words,
Ryu,
you're
Ken,
committed to firing it.
and Ryu, Ken,
you
and
see,
Terry.
a situation
They
like
actually
this
do
is pretty
combos because
terrible.
they got cancel periods. And of course Bayonetta
Once you've
because
entered the
of
stance,
fucking witch twist and
you won't be able
afterburner
to do
kick
anything,
take you up in the air.
which means
But
it's
nobody
quite the
liked
risky
Bayonetta
attack
in
using
Smash 4.
fighters who have a move
Nobody
to
liked
deflect it.
Bayonetta in Smash
But
4
you could always just aim into
because
the fray, as it is,
of
after all, a
reasons.
long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version.
Progenitor God Rupture Heaven. Shut up, little girl!
As you can
Fuck
see,
you!
You team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
ソティスが誰であるのか何なのか
I should call her some bitch, not so this.
いただければと思います
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are,
That's
as
kind
you
of
can see,
cute.
reminiscent of the house leaders. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier. And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
まあこれは月
Yes, mom.
もということで
Garrick
Next, I'll
Monastery.
introduce the stage.
ステージは
For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garrick Monastery.
修道院を作ってみました原作における
This is how Garrick Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral all in one stage.
通過するルートを取るように作っています
It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four.
Okay.
この4つのエリアを
Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four
ご
areas.
紹介したいと思いますまず一番
The first area is the marketplace.
Okay, it kind of stopped raining
I think
outside
this is where a
now.
lot of people come to do their shopping.
Already not a fan of the stage.
The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid.
デミトリは
Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid.
でもない
Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom,
Okay,
that means they have
okay,
a
I got those names.
For that reason, I
Fuckboy
guess you could say Dimitri was the
Dudu,
king. He had quite the difficult life and may or may not
and
end up with
bitch.
just one
There you
eye.
go. There you
It's
go.
an unfortunate one, that one.
このステージの特徴として
There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see.
Something I could vent
If you
out
do
my
break them-
rage.
The stage will expand to the left and right.
Much better.
I wonder where people will buy their supplies now.
No, fuck their supplies.
And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper. You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop, you'll come crashing back down. You've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception
Hey,
hall are
E-Skater,
Edelgard,
that's your
Dorothea,
girl, right? On the
Petra
right.
of the Black Eagle.
I'm sorry, not E-Skater.
note, it's
Pyro,
not
Pyro,
spelled
that's your
Edelgard.
girl, right? Petra.
They're from the
That's your
address
girl,
scene.
Petra. Pyro, if you're watching, that's your
such,
girl
we
right
embrace the
there. You're a
military
fucking
might.
waifu. See, look at
Abelard
that. It's a
is one of
waifu
the
simulator.
characters
What did I
central
say,
to the
Chad? It's a waifu simulator. You get to mate
Depending
and
on the
fuck.
path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are.
What did I just say? You get to
on the
mate
stage.
and fuck.
It's possible to knock them down.
だけど残念ながら
What did I just say?
However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage.
Core
you can reach it with
gameplay.
other
Bullshit. You're just there to fuck with your wives. That's
So,
all.
it's nice if you
Both
can
male
work your
and
way up
female.
there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using.
You want to be a
another fighter as
polygamist for
stepping
the
stone.
wrong reasons.
There we go. I made it. And you can knock it down.
Weebs have money now too. They can buy all sorts of
Also, you
things
can break
like
this
body
table.
pillow, like hentai
Like so.
pillows,
Just like the sign that
Play
reads
ar-
Fooding Kazan.
play
in the
Kai
Suzuki
art
Castle
statues
stage. It can
of
break
like
if you launch the
incredibly,
opponent into it at close
incredibly titty ass fuck waifus. Shit, man, they got it all.
range. Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed.
結構横幅が広いんですよ
It's similar to the bridge of Elden stage.
ゲストはヒルシュ
The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence.
これはレスター
They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
人ですね
To the Leicester, the Lust Alliance.
党とか連合とかそういうような感じで
The fuck is
Because it's an
that?
alliance of many noble families. You could say that they have a wide assortment of members.
Why is
Claude
why
is
is
the
it?
sharpest
Why are
of
these
the
three
bunch.
characters like specifically holding their hips?
Incidentally,
Like, what
both
the fuck?
Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War. The
Like, do you
fourth
have
title
like
in the Fire
a
Emblem
like do you
series.
have like a
I
pelvic
guess once you've
pelvic
reached the
disorder or
17th
what?
game
What's
and
going
are
on
creating
here?
40 characters for each new entry. You're bound to get a bit of naming.
Uh,
The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits
and
the
no
Golden
one
Deer
wanted
perfectly.
another Fire Emblem character. Fire Emblem
The
fans
last
are
area is
happy.
the
I'm just not.
Only with some platforms you can pass through.
I'm just not.
The guests appearing in the cathedral are Sedith, Flayn, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flayn. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses.
けれどまあそ
All
れぞ
three
れ
have character quirks related to their true identities.
What?
フレンが
I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that.
Ah,
This
she's
is
just a little
simple area
bitch.
of the stage. All it has
well,
are these
that's true.
platforms.
Make her shut up. I don't want to
Being
hear
the
her
last
talk.
area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes.
No one cares about the background characters. And we get to see arcade mode.
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists
Except
throughout
FE
the
fans.
ages.
Yep.
That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker.
Classic Sakurai.
Joker!
Well, what the fuck?
And Hero!
Huh.
Gee, we really made a lot, huh?
Not Banjo. Terry, you
By
better
now,
not
I
run
think you
away.
know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5
Terry,
opponents with
I
just
told you not to run away. You're supposed to
But as
fight geese in
expected, it's going
Southtown.
to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh,
I get it.
this is
It's
bad.
like how Three Houses work. You get your main character and you get all your bitches fighting at your side. All the bitches will run
Better
away,
keep my distance.
and all that's left is the main character, of course, because you're playing the main character.
I'll use this chance to attack. Got him.
Ooh, bombs.
That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch. Perfect shielded that, huh? Good one.
Ah, man.
If I do
Throw
this,
out the spear.
like this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected. Good. There's Mom. You're in a
Mom,
good spot,
your
Mom.
big mama. There's a Gardevoir.
I shouldn't have taken that.
See, like I like this type of
Well,
Smash.
I
I'll
guess no
give
one uses
I'll give like credit
projectiles.
because
At
it's
this point,
Sakurai
it doesn't
and he
matter if
likes to
Gardevoir's
see
there or
the
not.
game as like crazy high antics, crazy fun balls antics
I feel like
as
the
it
enemy
is.
might get this Smash.
Like I don't like
See? They
seeing
got it.
Smash as like 1v1s
But I mustn't
or
give up.
like with no items.
I can't wait.
Because that shit's not crazy enough. That shit is genuinely not crazy enough
There's
for
another
me.
Smash Ball.
Like I
Yes,
like
got
Marvel
it.
vs. Capcom style.
Now.
Like everything just
What are
like
you
goes
trying
out
to
of
do?
hand. Everything is just all over the place. That's what MVC Capcom versus games are. And you're restricting
There's
it to
still
like
more.
a 1v1 and not even with supers at that. So they're just like
Go on. You can take the hammer.
they're
Ready?
just kind of stale to me.
Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
With no items, but the craziness
I
is
was
so
trying to
fun.
fight using mindless abilities
Yeah,
alone.
yeah,
but
that's
what
true.
matters is
Like-
that I won. Good game.
Like, it's fun, it's
can be fun
cool,
to play like this,
it's nice to
especially in
see
tag
like
teams, so I
players
think it's a
doing
good
like
idea to try
1v1s,
and
and
impose
I
on
did it
different types of
myself.
challenges
I
on
did it
yourself.
myself. I play a lot of
Yeah.
1v1s with my friends back in the day when Smash 4 was out. But it's just like now I'm like
about
now
the
with all these
additional
other
music.
crazy ass fighting games like Power
Since it's from the
Rangers,
Fire Emblem series,
Marvel
we'll be adding
Infinite,
each of the
you
new
know,
tracks to
Killer
all the Fire Emblem
Instinct,
stages.
all these other fighting games in like that
There
came
are
out of this
already a lot
decade.
of Fire Emblem tracks in the game.
I feel like
A selection this
I
time
feel like
has been
Smash
made
Bros.
taking
1v1
those
is kind of like
existing
stale
tracks
to
into
me.
consideration. 11 songs are being
Like it's
added.
like that's just my opinion, you know.
This includes an arrangement of the main
Like
theme
no
in both
like
Japanese and
restrictions are made, no items,
English. I hope you'll enjoy these. as
no
well.
smash meter, nothing of that ilk,
We're also adding in
nothing
new
of that
skills.
ilk, no crazy stage morphs. Well then again, stage morph
It
is
includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters.
well then again, stage morph is a really like
Sothis is
it's a
legend
no-brainer
class.
for almost everybody because you know it's
Also, there's a new
stage
classical
morphs
route,
like
a heroic
ruin the
legacy,
game.
which
Not
is
like
designed to let
aesthetically
you
because
enjoy
they're
classic
fun,
Fire
but it's
Emblem
also
stages
like
throughout the series
you know that's a
history.
stage you don't want to see or you don't want to have.
The final battle is
But
against
it's fun,
Master
though.
Hand and Crazy Hand.
Smash Bros is all
But
about
you'll find
fun,
that something
crazy,
pretty
wacky
amusing
shit.
happens,
Like
so look forward to
I
that.
don't like it when like the Smash or Smash community
for
or
the new
Smash
fighter
players
costumes.
restrict that
Please take a
aspect.
look.
You know, it feels like the game is like lifeless. And of course there are Mii costumes. Of course there are. Of course there are. Whatever DLC character there is Mii costumes. And you're gonna have Fire Emblem influences. What? 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 Excuse me? Oh my god. Excuse me? That's cool, I guess. I was like, wait, Ezio? Altair? Oh man. Ooh, Mega Man. What are we getting? Didn't we get this costume before? Didn't we get this X costume before? Battle Network. Oh, that's cool. I like this one. Mega Man EXE was my favorite series growing up and game to play on in the Game Boy Advance. Huh. You gotta be kidding me. Cuphead. Oh, that's just cute. They're not gonna like put a bullshit hat on him. It's actually a fucking costume. So that's nice. I was like, wait. Okay, the Mii Fires were the most interesting thing I found out of this whole direct, in my honest opinion.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume.
Totally agree. Yeah, right?
And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation.
Cagney Carnation. Yeah, the flower
I hope
boss,
you enjoy
right?
these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it.
Ooh. Okay. I'm buying that costume. Yeah, right?
Now,
Go buy it,
onto the
guys. Go
amiibo.
buy it. Only like 75 cents.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark
Hey,
Samus and Richter are planned for
amiibos.
release on
I'm
Friday,
waiting for the Terry
January
amiibo
17th.
so I can put it in the back of the bed. Along with the waifus.
はい、そして今回
And now, with the addition of Violet, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and
Now you
Violet.
gotta tease something about season 2. We're already like 1 year, my guy.
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added.
だけれども元々が
But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on.
Yeah, but
There really
like
were
I
a
said
lot of
before, a
new
lot of the
mechanics, weren't there?
players restrict the smash
When we add a new
mechanics.
fighter,
A lot of the
we
crazy
don't
mechanics
simply
here,
make their
like
attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new
Like in
style
here.
of play.
bro, a good example of like the stages, like players like Smash players restricting the fuck out of
As I
like, you know,
stated,
Smash.
we'll continue to release more DLC fighters
When Terry
down
came
the
out
line.
in with his stage,
I
like
had
the
thought
KOF
that
Stadium,
1 or 2 might suffice, but
that
well,
stadium is awesome because there's literally nothing in there. It's everything you could like ask for. But at the same time, 5 new fighters. 6.
looks like there will be one more fighter than last time.
Oh wow.
For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
Available
Fighters
for
Pass Volume 2.
pre-purchase
It will
January
be
28th.
available for
Okay.
pre-purchase on the date
6.
shown, so please keep an eye
6.
out. And now that it's official, we intend to move
Now
ahead
give
with
us
development.
Dante.
Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed.
Of course, you want to be secretive as fuck. You don't
Like
want to
last
leak
time,
any
I'd be very
information.
grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and
If you'll
purchase it.
okay.
Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided.
Oh.
Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm
Yeah,
afraid
guys,
it would
don't
be very
don't
hard to consider
spam the
them.
developer. Don't spam him on Twitter, please. That's
But
not
I still
buenos.
hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume, but this time, here's what we have. It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient
Ooh.
soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Lastly,
スマブラスペシャル
It's
は
been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world.
yeah.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Look at that. Even Sakurai says it's not even a fighting game. He even questioned it himself.
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate.
See,
There were
it
5
says
versions of
it.
Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes
doesn't
to a
matter,
single
like,
piece
how
of
many
software,
ports. Street Fighter
it
2
seems
is like a
Super
legacy
Smash Bros.
game.
Ultimate
It, like,
is number 1.
Build the fighting game scene.
Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
That is a point.
Also,
It was the
I
scene
feel
at
a deep
first.
attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
非常に感慨深いものを覚えています第一シーズンの終わり
The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up,
がやっぱり
but it was decided that there will be more DLC,
これからも休みは
which
なさ
means
そうだ
no breaks for
と
me.
思っていますこれからも
I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
それでは以上です
That's it.
お疲れ様でした
Thank you.
So that's it. There you go. No tease. All hope is lost. All hope is lost. All hope is lost. God damn it. God damn it. Man. That just sucks. That just fucking sucks, man. Fire Emblem 3 houses. Well, there you go, Chad. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you get a Fire Emblem character. You get fucking these guys. But I just want Dante. I put up the song and everything. I put up the thumbnail and everything. Staying off Twitter because of this. I will have to unfortunately look at Twitter after all this. I'm gonna see all the hate fuel. The hate gives me fuel. The hate breeds anger. It breeds fuel. It is most pleasant. Join me in the dark side of the Force. Do not become a Jedi, you fucking scum. Ow. 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 Alright, now let me look at Twitter.